Hello and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be interviewing BradDoesBanter. Say hello.
You alright, pal? How's it going? I'm fat.
Oh, yeah, you're fucking massive.
Cheeky bastard.
Lose weight, Bradley. Damn it.
I'm losing weight now. Actually, to be fair, I've gone on this diet. Nah, I've still got tits, but my stomach is getting flatter.
Right, like KSI man tits.
Yeah, it's a shame because I don't think I'll be able to shift these without doing like strenuous exercise. But I'm losing the weight. It's just the tits I've got to sort out.
I see. Well, I'm the complete opposite of you. I look like a malnourished child. I'm very anorexic. Like I wouldn't say Eugene Cooney level, but you know.
Like an Ethiopian with flies on his face.
Yeah, I guess so. That works too. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
All right. Well, let's get into the questions then, shall we? So first question, Brad. When did you start YouTube?
I first started YouTube, my first ever channel, back in. I made a channel in 2011, right? I started YouTube itself. I started uploading in March of 2012. So I had this, so I had this friend group. I knew this girl, and what I used to do was she was a bit mental. She was a bit hyperactive. Bear in mind, we were like 12 or whatever at this point. It was March 2012, whatever it was. So I used to film her from my fucking BlackBerry 9230. Just sat on the park and I just filming like being fucking mental. It was the worst fucking content you can imagine. It was like 50-second videos. It was not content. It wasn't funny. We thought it was ace back in the day. We thought it would blow up. It ended up getting like 25 views, and like 24 of those views were us. That channel's long gone now. So that was the first. That was my first ever channel where I was uploading videos, and I used to upload a lot on there, and I used to refresh my like my videos for views.
Right, I used to do that as well when I was yeah.
I feel like everyone's done that at one point or another, but that was when YouTube used to have that that 301 view thing. So like you refresh it, but. So like every single video had 301 views because it was all just me. Like I probably had 2 actual viewers. I think I had like 32 subs, two real viewers, and people used to talk about my YouTube channel at school and shit. So yeah, that was when I first started YouTube. Then after that, I had a channel in May of 2014 called Brad Plays Minecraft. Uploaded for about. Two there for about a month, right? Got dislike botted by some COD YouTuber because I called him out for self-promoting his channel. So I deleted that channel. I was fucking in tears because he was dislike botting me. I was really sad about it. So I deleted that channel and then I started this one that I have today in June 2014 called Brad. It was called Brad Does Minecraft at first, and then I changed it to BradDoesBanter. So like a year later, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've known about you since like late 2015, and I think you were BradDoesBanter when I heard about you.
Yeah, that was. I changed it like mid 2015, I'd say. But yeah, back then I used to feel like if you ask the old Minecraft YouTubers, they all remember me because I used to get top comment on like Minecraft videos. So what I'd do is I'd go into the comment section and I'd say something that I thought people would like thumbs up and reply to. Then I get my alt accounts to then reply to that comment, boosting me to the top of the comment section, and then you get subs out of that, like people will subscribe to you.
I think you like joked about it in one of your videos a few months ago that you would like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So next question is, why did you start YouTube? Why did you want to do this?
Why did I start YouTube? This is a bit deep actually. This is going to start off a bit deep. So. When I was back in, let's say, fucking hell, when was this? January 2014, I dropped out of school, right? And I was really depressed and shit. I've spoken about this in a different video, but pretty much.
Yeah, the one where sorry to cut you off, but the one where you were talking about mental health awareness when it was May, right?
Yeah, I think so. So I spoke about this in a different video, and pretty much I was just really depressed and shit, and I never left my house at this point, and I just started making YouTube videos again because obviously I did it years before, and then I started doing it again, and then I started playing Minecraft, and I got into like the multiplayer aspect of Minecraft. I started recording myself doing that. I thought I was fucking mint. I really wasn't, and that was pretty much where it started from. That was it. Like I was just a depressed retard, like most YouTubers when they start, and then I've flourished into a big. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm just really fat, so it's changed now, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Well, I guess, I mean, not being depressed anymore is good, but I don't know about being fat, you know.
It's a very good point, but I'm losing weight. I'm getting there. I'm not chubs yet.
Well, yeah, at least you're not Billy. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. So Brad, is YouTube your full-time job?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Sorry. All right. So you've never been to like university or college or anything like that?
Never went to college. Never went to uni. And it's funny, right? So it's not. I mean, it's not funny, is it really? But the reason I dropped out was because my school. I think I probably spoke about this before in live streams and that, and in that video you mentioned. My school, like, it was in such a shit area. Obviously, I feel like I live in Greater Manchester. It's not a good area. It was in such a shit area that they really piled the pressure on people who were in the top sets. Now I was pretty fucking like you won't think it now because I'm dumb as fuck. But back in the school days, I was clued on as fuck. So I was in top sets. Obviously, I get all this pressure from the school because they needed us to boost their overall grades and shit. So because of that, that was what made me drop out. Like ironically enough, just because they put so much pressure on like us smarter kids, and because of that, I didn't get my GCSEs. I didn't go to college. I didn't go to university. I got lucky as fuck, and obviously now I don't have any student debt, and I've got a job that pays pretty well, and has been paying pretty well for the last year. So, I consider myself so fucking lucky, like genuinely so lucky, because of YouTube.
Right. Right. Well, in America, it works differently. We don't have those GCSEs, right? That's how you call them. Mm-hmm. Right. We have something called the FSAs here. To move on to college, and so you're basically a gifted child, is what you're saying in school.
That sounds like I've got Down syndrome. Yeah, sort of.
Well, yeah. I mean, gifted in the sense of really smart.
Yeah. And that's not tooting my own whistle because I fully accept that I'm dumb as fuck now. But yeah, back in school for my age, I was very clued on.
Okay, I see. So when did you make the switch from Minecraft videos to what you do now?
That is a very good question. Do you mind if I look back on my channel and have a look? Because I have no idea. It was I know it was like the end of 2015, but there was a transition period where I'd make I'd make a Minecraft video this day, and then I'd make this video that day, and then I sort of like mixed it in between. So it's really just because my humor evolved. So and Minecraft, I think it slowed down on views. I just wanted to get by this part I was getting like 5k views a video, and I just wanted to do something different. So yeah, it was about let's say like, so I started doing like Q&As and shit in mid 2015, and then my last Minecraft video was in like October of 2015, and that was about the time when I stopped doing all of that shit. I did this weird style of video for a while where it'd just be roast videos about YouTubers. Yeah, and then so I did that for about 3 months, and then in like January, that's when I started commentaries of 2016, and then from that point onwards, it's history, innit? So
yeah, so I see. So you stopped making Minecraft content a bit over 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So next question is, how many Twitter accounts of yours have been suspended?
You're digging deep here, pal. I've had BradDoesBanter. That had about 40,000 followers. Brad did banter, 25,000 followers. Brad didn't banter, 21,000 followers, 22,000. And now I'm on BradDoesBanter 4, So my fourth Twitter account. So I've had 3 Twitter accounts suspended. I'm on my 4th one now. I'm currently locked out of Twitter right now as we're recording this, because I made a rape joke or whatever it was. So yeah. So I could be on my 4th suspension soon. I'm not too sure.
Wait, so how were you able to reply to my DM if your Twitter account's locked?
Oh, I can do DMs, but I can't like tweets. I can't retweet anything. I can't tweet for the next like 12 hours.
Oh shit, I see. All right.
I've got a contact. Well, I've got someone with a contact at Twitter now though, for the first time. So if I did get suspended, there's a much better chance that this time, if I do get suspended, I'll be able to get this account back. So I might be fine, but we'll see.
Okay, so you don't think because of this rape joke you made, your account will be terminated?
Well, no, because it's not been terminated. It got locked for 12 hours. But this is what'll happen before you get to, like, I've always been locked before I've been suspended, and I think it's a 3 strike thing. So like you'll get locked twice, and then the third time you'll get suspended. So.
Oh, okay, I see. So it's not like instant suspension.
No. Well, I say it never was for me, but apparently people are getting suspended without getting locked out now. Like Twitter's becoming like they'll just suspend people without locking them out. So that's a bit scary. But
I don't remember. Did Pyrocynical get automatically suspended? I don't remember.
I think so, and the reason that happened was because him and Chad, anything for views. What they were doing was they were trying to do a little bit of fake drama, right? So like they'd say shit back and forth to each other. Because because that month Chad was planning to come to the UK, so what they were going to do, they were going to say shit back and forth, and then they were going to end it in like a collab, where they like fake fight or whatever it was. So Chad got Pyro to say like, "Oh, I'm going to kill you," blah blah. Lots of people reported it, I think, and then Twitter saw that as a genuine death threat, and then even though Chad said to Twitter, "Oh no, it's not that bad. It's just a joke." They were still like, well, he still said it, so we still got to suspend him. So that was bullshit.
I think what Pyro said was something along the lines of, "Oh, I'm gonna put your fat in a meat grinder" or something like that, if I remember correctly.
It was a death threat that actually got him suspended. Like he said he'd kill him as a joke or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, okay. And I know I Hate Everything got suspended a while back as well.
He got his Twitter account back though, didn't he? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, Twitter's just very PC. Carry on.
Yeah, they are. Now, why were these Twitter accounts of yours suspended? If I remember correctly, one of them was from Syndicate, right? He suspended your Twitter account.
The first one was Syndicate, yeah. So I tweeted at Syndicate. He was giving, I think, Max Mofo shit or something like that, and I tweeted at him, "Have fun getting raped in prison." It was something along those lines, right?
Yeah, I remember. It was something like that, yeah.
He got in contact with his contacts at Twitter. He's always told me since then that he never did that. He fucking did. He's a lying bastard. He did. He got in touch with his contacts. He got me suspended. Now, I made a video on Syndicate because of that.
That was a good video, by the way.
Cheers, pal. It was a while ago, that, and he messaged me afterwards, and he was just like, "Oh, like proper sucking my dick, proper sucking me off." I was speaking to Keemstar about this as well a couple of weeks ago, and Keem said that would have been just politics, like that would have been him pretending to be nice, just because of the fact that, like, he don't want to look bad. You know what I mean? Like, he don't want. You know, say if I got a lot bigger from that point and I still held a grudge against him because of that, like he wanted to be nice. That was what Keem was basically saying. But yeah. But after he suspended me, he came to me. He was like, "Oh, you know, it was funny, blah blah." I'm just like, "Cheers, pal. You're still a cunt, though." So.
Yeah. I don't like Syndicate very much, especially after the CS:GO Lotto incident.
Oh yeah, he's not. There's a lot of shit about him. There was also PewDiePie was gonna make a video on him with us, with me and Chubbs, back when that was all kicking off. We got a message from PewDiePie, and he basically said to us, this is a good while ago, bear in mind, but he said, you know, I also have some personal beef with Syndicate, so if it comes to the point where he makes a reply video to YouTube, because Chubbs made a video on him as well, you know, we'll all make a video on him. So I was like, from that point onwards, I was like really trying to poke its syndicate because I really wanted him to make a reply. Because if PewDiePie then put us in a video to then go at him, like we would have blown up from that point. Like we would have our numbers would have gone through the roof. So.
Oh no, yeah, for sure, yeah.
So I was a bit annoyed that he actually liked my video and that he wasn't annoyed about it, but yeah.
Right. So what about the other two Twitter accounts? Do you remember what those were suspended for?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest, pal. I think the second one was a rape joke. I think, but what I had done, like what I used to do, was I used to inspect element. Like DMs with YouTubers and shit on Twitter.
Yeah, I knew you would do that with like Pyrocynical and stuff like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I think I did it with PewDiePie once, and I threatened to rape his family or some shit like that, something bad like that, like something really bad. But it was a fake DM, obviously. It wasn't what I actually said to him. And I tweeted the screenshot of that out. It got like 3,000, 4,000 likes, and then obviously that got me suspended. I think I already had 2 locks before that as well. The third one, my mind's gone blank. I can't remember. I don't think I ever found out what that was. But with that being said, it could have been a certain person. I can't say his name, but there's a certain person who a lot of people suspect are going around suspending people like Chad. Chad even views Colossal is crazy. I'm Alex. Like all of these YouTubers, they reckon that there's a certain person doing it.
Yeah, I heard Alex talking about that on a live stream a few days ago that I was watching of his.
Did he say who he thought it was? Or?
No. No one has revealed who this person is.
Well, there's someone.
The next question is, so you mentioned in one of your recent videos that your mom was going to be making a YouTube channel. Is this like official? Is she actually going to go through with this?
I don't think so, to be honest with you.
Oh, really? Not anymore?
No, she wanted to. But I mean, the whole idea of it, complete transparency. I thought, right, if this gets views, I'll take 50% of it and I'll edit all the videos for it and I'll produce them all and I'll take 50%, and that's an added, that might be an added grand a month to my income. You know what I mean? So that was what the initial plan was. What was for it, and like she was down for that and everything. But the reason why I'm thinking like is because I'm pretty much almost guaranteed to be moving to a different country soon, in January or February. So yeah, it won't really work. You know what I mean? When I'm on the other side of the world and she's just there. So
yeah. Oh, okay. Because actually, a few of the questions I had written down was about your mom's YouTube channel. I wrote like 3 questions on that because I was like, oh, maybe Brad could, tell us some information about that. Yeah, but no.
She was down to do it. She was very down to do it, and it would have been most of the videos with me and just like maybe reaction videos to what I do, maybe other things. The plan was to have it a little bit like Morgs' mum, but not as bad as that, because Morgs' mum's channel is fucking horrible.
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty shit. Yeah.
No disrespect to the lass, but bloody hell, it's so bad. Like it's so clear she's reading from a script. Like it's so shit. Now, obviously, the difference between his mum and mine is actually funny, and we'll probably know how to entertain people. So it was going to be a bit like that, but just actually entertaining. That would have been the whole gist of the channel. But obviously, because I'm like 90%, there's a 90% chance I'm moving to Australia. If that happens, I obviously can't make a channel with her. So.
Okay. Wait, are you gonna move in like with Chad or something, or just on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it could have been like maybe you calling your mom a slag in the videos or something.
Just 4-second videos of me calling her a slag. It's good content, isn't it?
Yeah, that would have been good. Yeah, it's good shit, yeah. Okay, so are you ever gonna make another Q&A with your mom, Brad?
Maybe. I've been thinking about making don't know if you're aware of this. One of first main recent videos I did with my mum was called A Day in the Life of My Mum.
Oh, that was a great video. I really like that one. Yeah.
Cheers, Bob. Appreciate that. So I'm thinking about making a second one of that. If I do make it, I might get another person to do the camera work and then follow my mum about and shit. Like, make it much more higher production and a longer video, because a lot of people did enjoy that video. So yeah,
Yeah, it was like a 6-minute video, right?
yeah, it was like 5 minutes long, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I might make a second one of them. We'll see.
Are you gonna, because I saw that you used to make prank call videos, are you gonna do more of those in the future, or are you just gonna keep prank calls on live streams?
What prank call videos?
Yeah, because I think you used to do them, right?
Yeah, I did used to do them. I'm saying for now, like, I've got no plans to do prank call videos as such. I did one. That was a sponsored video, and that was basically they wanted me to do that. Like that was part of a contract. So, but it's not something it's not something I plan to do in the future. Like I think it's better to leave it to live streams and that, because then I can actually call up numbers that people give me, and it's much more, it's much more interactive in that, and in that sense, it's, I don't know, like, I feel like that's more entertaining than just me ringing up people, just random numbers that I think of. But there's always a chance that I'll make a prank call video. You never know.
Yeah, you're talking about the video that you did with Bongo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And are you ever gonna make another Fuck Off Alert Nation video? Because that one was pretty funny as well.
You are going back now, bloody hell! You are. That was a while ago. Fucking hell, that was like a year and a half ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was like, yeah, around that, a year and a half ago. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, now that Drama Alert is fucking popping. Shit. Like, shame to say that it's doing well. No, I'm joking. I love Keem. I love hate him. But yeah, I mean, it might be, like, it would probably do well if I did another one of them, like, in views and that. So we'll see. Maybe. Who knows?
Right, and how about another makeup video?
Ah, dear. I've made 2 videos where I put on makeup. There was that one from ages ago, the makeup challenge. I don't know what the context was of that. And then there was a Derv one. And the reason why I did it in a Derv video was because I didn't feel like what the content that I had for the video was funny as such. So I thought what I'd do is I'd just put on makeup with no fucking context, put a wig on, and then start fucking filming and not address the fact that I had makeup on. So maybe if I do another serious type video, and there's no real like funny sort of gags in it, then maybe I'll do that again. I don't know. Well, yeah, that was just something I did to confuse people. I'm a transvestite. I might as well come out and say it. I'm not.
So what do you think of the current state of YouTube?
Shit, innit? There's not much more I can add to that no one else has. It's shit. There's a lot that they could do to make it a lot better, and I feel like if they actually employ creators, maybe like creators my size, and this isn't me trying to say oh YouTube employ me, even though I would happily accept if the price was right, but if they employ people my size, or maybe a bit bigger, people who really have a grasp of what YouTube is, and not like these million sub YouTubers who are only out for the brand deals and all of that. People who really have a grasp for what could benefit YouTubers financially and what would make YouTube grow, which is the creators, then they'd be doing well. The fact that they don't really employ YouTube creators is just fucking stupid on their part. But yeah, the state YouTube's fucked. The state of YouTube is fucked. It's not good.
Yeah, I've heard some people mention that Casey Neistat should work for YouTube.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, he's got some good ideas. It seems like the thing where he says, like, obviously people with 10k or 100k subscribers should be reviewed like manually. Like that's a good idea. And also, I think it was Keem who said this, and I hate to agree with a Keem point, but this was fucking brilliant. He brought up the point of like what they should do is they should make. Do you know how on live streams are like on Twitch and YouTube you can sponsor the person? So yeah. So you'll give them a $5, like $5 a month, and that goes on every single month until you cancel it, and you're sponsoring that person. YouTube should do that, but with the comment sections of videos. So like, if people are paying that $5, they're coming up at the top of the comment section. That's what they should do. That would be a fucking fantastic feature, not just for YouTube itself to earn more money, but for creators. Because when you think about it, if 200 people are doing that, that's an extra 1,000 a month. For like creators, and a channel with like 50k or 100k subs is probably going to get about 200 people doing that. So that's basically guaranteeing that people with this amount of subs are still going to be making a living off YouTube, no matter what the ad situation is. And that is a really good idea in my opinion, and I really think someone should take that to YouTube further, because that would work well for everyone involved, I feel like.
For sure, I'd say that works more for like bigger creators, like yourself. I wouldn't say someone like me, because I'm like, you say to pay $5 to get to the top of the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like someone small like me who doesn't get many comments, that wouldn't make any sense for people to pay that.
But the idea with that is it's for the people who are making money from the ads like already. You know what I mean? Like. It's for the people who are, and this is going to sound fucking selfish or like whatever, but it's for people who were making a living from YouTube and are no longer making a living from YouTube. And it also gives like I feel like it gives smaller creators that sort of push to actually make it big as well, because it's just another revenue stream for them. So I genuinely do think that would be good for everyone involved. But obviously, like if you're not pulling the views to make the money, then you're not going to make the money. That's just how YouTube and business in general works. You know what I mean? But it would be really beneficial for people who rely on YouTube as a job. And then you see a lot of YouTubers not censoring themselves because they have this option to fall back on, obviously. So
yeah, for sure. So how hard have you been hit by the Adpocalypse yourself? Because knowing how, you say like rape jokes and all that stuff, I'm sure it's affected you.
Do you want me to give you? Do you want me to give you an example with numbers?
Sure.
February, March, my ad revenue, I was pulling about $4,000 a month from ads, right?
Oh, that's pretty solid, right?
Just from ads alone. Bear in mind that's also. If my videos were like 10 minutes long, I'd be pulling like 10,000-12,000 a month easily. But because they were short videos, that was how much I was pulling, because I didn't put like big ads on my videos. Now, my videos making ad revenue about $400 a month at the moment, at the present moment. So I'm literally earning 10% of what I was earning. With that being said, yeah, it's getting a little bit better now. Like this month has been better. And obviously, if I upload more frequently, then it's going to be better. But yeah, for a good while, I was making 10% of what I was making. Like for example, I think 1 month, 2 million views got me $200. Like it's fucking mad.
Yeah, that's pretty shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So it really hit me hard. It hit me very fucking hard.
So what do you think of the current state of the commentary community?
The commentary community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might call it. Yeah, it's fucking like the commentary community right now is. I wouldn't call it a community as such unless you count like the commentary community now is like all the smaller guys, all with these like group chats and all these exclusive chats they have. Like it's all 16, 17-year-old boys acting better than everyone else, who have about 5k subs, and like I've these private little group chats. That's what the commentary community seems like to me. The bigger people, to my knowledge, sort of, most people do their own thing. Like, people are friends with each other, or people have beef with each other, but most people now do their own thing. Whereas back in the day, back where I have like, I say back in the day, about a year and a half ago, whatever, when I had about 50k subs, the bigger people like Pyro, like Elvis the Alien, Alex, well not really Alex, but Chubbs, everyone like that. We're all in these group calls and group chats and Skype chats and shit like that. Like, and now it's less like that and more just like the commentary community is just these smaller channels giving each other shit all the time, thinking they're hard because they've got, you know, this little bit of an audience. It's shit. It's complete shit. Wouldn't even call it a community.
See, it's just evolved into something so fucking tragic.
Devolved into that, yeah.
Yeah, I see. So who would you say you hate the most on YouTube?
As a YouTuber?
Just in general, like, who do you think is the biggest piece of shit on this platform?
It's a very loaded question. There's a couple of people who I have genuine beef with who I've never talked about before. I'd have to think about that one now. There's a lot of people who are scummy as fuck on this platform. Alicia, for starters. Adam's ex. She's a scummy bitch. Complete scrum. Hey, this one will get me into shit because a lot of people. What annoys me about this is people who don't know him or don't know it or don't know people who know him and shit. Like just assume that he's a good guy from his content. But H3H3 has done a lot of shady shit to people.
He has, yeah.
Yeah, but there's shit that hasn't been made public as well that he's done, and he's not a good character in my personal opinion. So he's pretty scummy in my eyes. I don't know. I'd say those are two people who I think of from the top of my head who I think people I really don't like on YouTube. I definitely hate Elisa.
I'd say H3H3's content. I mean, I enjoy it, except the old jokes like the Fupa and the Vape Nation. That kind of gets stale at some point. Mm-hmm. But I think his content's alright. But yeah, he's done some pretty shitty stuff in the past for sure.
Yeah, people assume that it's people assume with me especially the reason why I don't like him was because of the Pyrocynical meme. I don't give a shit about that. Like I don't even like Pyro that much. But it's just shit he's done behind the scenes. Like, you can't judge someone's personality from their content. You cannot. Like, everyone, especially the bigger guys, everyone puts on a persona. Every fucking person does it. I do to a big extent as well. Like, everyone does it. You can't judge someone by what you see, because you got to remember that they are in charge of what they show you. You get me? So, yeah, I don't know. He's
Jake Paul would be a good example.
Exactly. Well, with Jake Paul, I feel like what you see is what you get for most of it, because the majority of his life is public. But yeah, with Ethan, like, his content, he was my favorite YouTuber back in the day as well. So this isn't some biasness. Like, back middle 2015, I'd say, I fucking love that guy's videos. That was they were at the prime at that point. That was when he only had 200k subs or whatever. But now, nah, not too keen. Can't watch them, to be honest.
I think I found them around the time of when the Leafy is here rant was made.
Yeah.
So who would you say you like the most on YouTube?
As a YouTuber, like as a person or content wise?
A bit of both, I guess.
As a person, Chad, which is anything for views. He's the most genuine person. I say that, I just remember someone else, How to Basic. He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Nicest fucking guy. Those two people are the nicest YouTubers on this platform. Like, actually no, scratch that. Most genuine people. Chad isn't a nice person. he's a cunt. But they're the most genuine and the people I love the most out of YouTube. And obviously Connor, which is Giraffe, like he's like my best mate in general. But as YouTubers, it's them two who are like brilliant in my opinion. When it comes to content, I watch a lot of these like these science channels and that. Like I don't watch that much from like the commentary community, to be honest. But if I look through my subs, Jan the lad, he's one of my favourite YouTubers. He's got like 1K subs. No one watching this would have heard of him probably, but he's brilliant. He makes some brilliant content. Max Morpho, he's a nice guy as well. He makes really good content as well. They're probably my they're probably my favourite in terms of content. Leon Lush as well. Like he's not my favourite because I do think that what he does it can get tiring after a while. But he's out of the commentary community people. He's the one that I can watch and almost always be entertained by.
Right. Yeah, I don't know too much about How to Basic because I know he tends to keep himself private.
Yeah. No one really knows about his personality, but he's a solid guy. He's a very, very solid guy. Or woman. Him. He's not a woman. Carry on.
So are you going to be adding more merch to your store anytime soon?
Maybe, because the merch I've got right now is shit. It's complete shit. They designed it for me. They had all the like they had 90% of the fucking like responsibility with the design. It's bad. So I'm probably gonna pull that out and get some proper good looking merch on there because right now it's just it's shit merch. In my opinion, like it's just shit merch. I'm under contract, so I've still got to promote it, but it's shit. So.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned that since you put a naughty word on it, a lot of people weren't buying it.
Yeah, yeah, sort of. Yeah, I've also got this merch now, which is like a B. It's just it's shite as well. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, the one with the letter B. Yeah. Are you gonna be adding maybe higher tier rewards on Patreon at some point?
No, because my highest one is so.
It's $100 a month, right?
I don't want to take any more than that off someone. But what I was considering doing was I was considering putting $1,000 pledge on because I'm a greedy bastard. But for that, what I was gonna do was I was gonna come down to. Like the person who does it has to be 18 or over, and I was gonna come down to their city, like as long as he lived in the UK, and then I was gonna like stay over like in their city and then take them out on a night out, and like go drinking with them. So that was an idea I had for that pledge, but I thought about it. I'm like, nah, I can't be doing that. It's just hoary. So. But yeah, no, I won't be adding any higher pledges.
I think only psychopaths would be willing to pay that much money.
Someone gave me $1,000 on Patreon when I first started. Actually.
Oh shit! Really? Oh wow. It's pretty solid. Now, are you ever gonna establish an upload schedule?
Yeah, actually. I really want to start uploading every other day. Starting very soon. I've got a video almost ready. It's just I'm at this balance of like I want to make good content and I want to upload frequently. Right now I'm doing neither of those. So I'm gonna try and mix them together and really work myself hard to just like that. The thing is with videos, it's not like a 9 to 5 job. Like it's like obviously it's not as hard as that. Like I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers who say YouTube is a really hard job. It isn't. What's hard about YouTube though is sitting down and being in the mood to project your voice and to make a video and to be funny and to think of jokes. Like you're rarely in that mood, and when I am in that mood, I can't record because it's like 4 a.m. or some shit. Like so that's a hard balance that I find. But I'm gonna try and push myself to work through that and upload a lot more and better videos. So
okay, that's good. Now, how often are you gonna upload on your gaming channel? Because you said on in one of your recent videos that you'd be uploading, I think, somewhat regularly on that channel.
I'm gonna try for a couple of times, maybe 2 times a week at least, but maybe more than that. Once I get back into this rhythm of uploading on the main, obviously that's a priority. That's when I'll start uploading on the second and trying to, because it's not just that. It's a really good to have a gaming channel. It's a really business wise, it's a good idea because that's where a lot of brand deals are, like in gaming. So that's a main reason why I want it, and also just because I really just enjoy making gaming videos. So I will do that soon. So it just, I don't know. What once I get in a rhythm with the main channel, I'll work on the second channel, and see where we go.
Okay. What games would you be planning on playing on that channel besides GTA?
I've got a CS:GO video that I need to edit. There's that. I've been told to make COD videos, so maybe we'll see.
Have you ever thought of like maybe PUBG or Fortnite or something like that?
I've never played those games, so probably not. Unless I get into like it's got to be games I enjoy and that my mate and that my mates play as well, so that we can do like funny moment videos and that. Yeah, so maybe COD in the future, and mostly CS:GO and maybe the odd GTA video as well. So
Okay. Would you ever consider doing a gaming video on your main channel, regardless of you having this second channel?
only if I was offered a sponsorship for the main channel and the price was right.
Right, like I think you did a video on Skin Hub a while back, right?
The price was right, yeah. But yeah, I'd do it if a company came to me and said, okay, here's a chunk of money, but we want it on your main channel if the money was enough, and and if the company was also, like people will be surprised by this. I turn down companies a lot just because their product is shit, and they could be offering me thousands and thousands of dollars. I'll just be like, no, because your product is fucking shite. If their product is like, I say that I did a video for Bongo, so it sort of contradicts that. But if but if their product is decent, then yeah, I'll and they came to me and said, we want this video, but we need it in a gaming video, blah blah. Then I'd do it on my main channel if that's what they wanted. So. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. So when you would leave comments on other people's video, did you gain like any subs from that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My first, I'd say my first 15 to 20, maybe a bit less than 20,000 subscribers were from doing that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So that I was big in the game of top comments back in the day, pal. I was very big. It's fucking annoying now because now people are finding my top comments from like 2-3 years ago and tweeting them at me and shit, and I'm just like, I was just trying to get subs, fuck up, because I used to say like really pandering shit to these YouTubers just so that their fans would come onto my channel and shit. Pretty scummy when I look back at it, but I don't regret doing it because at the end of the day, everyone's got to fucking have some form of hustle, and aside from that, aside from leeching off comments, I built my channel on my own. I've never had help from bigger people unless I've been unless I've already been at a big stage. Like I've collabed with people bigger than me, but that's when that's when I've already been at a stage where YouTube has already become my job. You get me? So, it like unless you count leeching from comment sections as getting subs from people, which it basically is. But aside from that first 20k, I built it up on my own, and did everything on my own. So, yeah.
I see. Yeah, I think I actually used
just sucking my own dick there a bit.
Yeah, your knob in your mouth. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I think I actually used to do that, but with like comments that say like one like and you'll, I don't know, kiss your crush, and one sub you'll fuck your crush or something like that.
Oh, you are the worst kind of person.
Yeah, I should.
Oh, I hate those comments.
I should just fucking string myself up from the ceiling, shouldn't I?
Probably. I don't want to go on video as recommended you kill yourself, but if you want to do it, I'm not going to hold you back. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. When do you stop? Actually doing this, like, you know, being top comment on people's videos. Like, when did you stop typing these comments?
When I had like 20k subs. So, I can't remember when that was, to be honest with you. It was a while ago though. I stopped. I think I did it on Leafy for a bit though as well. So maybe just going into 2016 is when I stopped. About January 26th, February 2016.
Oh yeah, I I think I remember one of the comments. It was something about Leafy's reptilian cock, right?
I used to like Leafy back then though, like a lot of people did.
I used to like him too.
Yeah, back late 2015, very early 2016. I liked him. I did. And then I did it with Pyro for a bit, but Pyro let me do it. Like, that's the thing. Like Pyro let me get top comments on his videos, and then eventually I just cut that out and I stopped doing that.
Wait, well, I know there's a video on your channel called The Real Pirate Cynical. Didn't he say that he banned you, or was that just a joke?
It was a joke.
Oh, okay. I thought he like genuinely banned you.
No, whatever Pyro said in that video was I told him to say that. It was all scripted.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
So
can you...
Leafy used to be subbed to me though. Before I started talking shit about him because of my top comments, he came to my channel, subbed to me, really liked my videos, and then I started talking shit about him because he got shit, and then he unsubscribed. So.
Oh really? Did you ever like speak to him privately?
A while ago. Very briefly, and that was back when I used to like him as well. So we never had like private conflict. I used to be told shit that he'd say about me, to other people. Like he hated me. He used to hate me at one point.
Oh, okay. Then why did he subscribe to you if he hated you?
He hated me. He hated me afterwards because eventually I stopped liking him, and I started talking shit because his content got shit, and that's when he unsubbed and started disliking me, and then eventually fucking genuinely hating me. So.
Oh, okay. I see. So can you give us an overview of your setup, Brad?
My setup? Oh. I have a beast PC, like i7-70K, fucking... I don't fucking know, I just bought it, it was like $2,000. It's got some mad specs though. It's like... Let me bring it up, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. It's like Amazon... I got it off Amazon, but it was like from... It was a really, really good fucking PC. Which is rare on Amazon because you don't really get good ones, but...
Yeah, I built mine.
Yeah, it was pre-built, but it was built by a company, so... I didn't build it because I'm fucking stupid. Let's say average customer review. Like, it's... I think they discontinued it, actually. But it's got some fucking mad specs on it. Like, it's a really good PC. I got it from PC Customer, or Customizer, or whatever it's called. So yeah.
Is that a UK company?
Yeah. It's based in Bolton, I think, or whatever it's called.
I'm actually not sure what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any tips to grow on YouTube, Brad, besides leaving comments on other people's videos?
Upload frequently. That is the best way to grow. My first ever sub spike, and by this point I already had about 80k, 85k. But I uploaded daily for almost 2 months, and for those 2 months I gained about 40k a month, 40k subs a month, 30k a month, whatever it was. So like you've got to upload daily, like that. You've got to do. That's how to grow. Or not daily, but frequently. Like frequent uploads are the way to go. Make sure that you're not sacrificing content for the uploads. But on YouTube, quantity is so important. I it's ironic that I say this now because I barely upload, but it is so fucking important. People underestimate it massively.
Yeah, it's important to have a balance of quantity and quality.
Yeah, definitely. But with a growing aspect, you've obviously got to have the content to back it, because when your videos get into recommended and shit, people will come to your channel. They won't subscribe if your content is shit. Like you've got to have something to back it up. But you've also, if you really want to grow, you've got to be frequent. You've got to be.
What happened to the fake accents podcast?
We just stopped doing it. Me and Connor were going to move in with each other. And then carry it on at like IRL. But yeah, we did one, then we did a second one that was just shit. And then we just stopped doing it. I don't know. We just never got around to doing it again. We might do it in the future, but at that time there was a lot to talk about in YouTube. Like there was a lot of YouTube drama going on. There was a lot to talk about. Whereas now you wouldn't be able to put out a podcast weekly and make it good. Because it's just these when it comes to YouTube drama, at least, because these what's going on now, like Jake Paul and shit. That's the main shit going on. It's all fake bullshit drama. No one who's over the age of 14, 15 cares about it. Like we wouldn't be able to do it now with the format that we did, which was talking about YouTube drama and talking about shit like that. So.
Yeah, I know you did one on Zaptie, right?
Yeah, Zaptie and multiple other things that were going on at the time. So that's why we thought, oh, this is going to go somewhere, and it probably would have done if we kept at it. But yeah, we didn't. So
now, are your accents really fake? Is the question.
I like in my videos, obviously, when I'm talking to you now, you can hear that I sound different from in my videos. So this is my genuine voice when I'm talking to people, but and obviously maybe I'll be a little bit more quieter when I'm on the phone. That's just that's just natural, you know what I mean? But for videos, we do exaggerate our voices. I mean, I can speak for me. Connor doesn't really. Connor's voice, it sounds fake, but how Connor speaks in videos is pretty similar to how he speaks in person. Like pretty similar. Obviously I speak like this, and then like in videos I'll be like, hey, all right, dickhead, like, you know. So yeah, I'm different in that sense, but it's not faking it. It's exaggerating your voice and your accent, which a lot of YouTubers do, a lot of people do.
Right, for comedic effect.
Yeah,
right.
we named it fake accents because at the time there was this group of dickheads who would basically tell us that our accents were fake, and that like genuinely believed that we completely put on our accents, that it was no exaggeration, it was just genuine. We sounded way different, and they based that off the fact that 2 years ago I sounded different in videos, but 2 years ago my voice was also
you were younger.
Like yeah, your voice, the way you speak, the way you sound, it changes over time. Like people change. So that's why we named it that, to take the piss out of them. But yeah, no, it's not a fake accent.
I see. So you were on a podcast, like this was like a year ago or so, called The Four Fat Bastards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened with that one? It died as well.
That did that. Well, Adam Scardo's Minecraft came to Net Nobody. Came to me and Billy and was just like, oh, let's make a podcast. And then we also got Leon on it as well. And we were just like, yeah, let's do it. This was before I made one with Connor. Now, what I found out, so first of all, like for the second episode, they recorded it without me. They didn't even tell me they messaged me once, and then but then suddenly just said, oh fuck it, we'll do it without him. So that was why I left. I was just like, fuck you lot. I was really angry for that first day. Obviously, don't give a shit about it now. No one cares about that. It's over and done with. I was literally pissed off for like a day, and that's it. The other reason was Billy at the time had told Connor whilst being drunk that this is before we started this other one, that me, him and Connor should have made a podcast. So obviously, so I also felt bad on Connor because he was promised this podcast and it never happened. So that was the two main reasons why I left that. But yeah, it was just petty shit. You know what I mean? It was just petty shit. Looking back on it, no one really cared after a week, and it was over with. So
Right, and so to conclude this interview, I have one more question.
mm-hmm.
Who's more of a nonce, Zaptai or Trollses?
That's a good question because Zaptai was like proven to be speaking to a 13-year-old girl. But allegedly, Trollses, there's a bit of shit about him with girls as well. Like I'm not getting into that kettle of fish because I'm not starting anything new. But they're on par. They're on par, I'd say. Maybe Zaptai is more of a nonce, but as far as predators go, allegedly, I'd say Trollses is allegedly more of a predator. Maybe.
Well, the worst thing is I genuinely liked Zaptai's content. I thought he made really good videos.
I like both of them. I like both of them. I used to like both of their content. But no, the people, not good.
Yeah, you haven't spoken to them since like.
I've not spoken to Trollses in months. I've not spoken to Zaptai since he left. Since he left the internet, he deleted me off Facebook. He blocked everyone pretty much. But yeah, he's not really a good person. Me and Zaptai used to talk quite a bit as well. I had no idea. If I had a clue about all that shit though, I would have fucking dropped the biggest video on him. He's ironically the reason he pushed me to make a video on Red Kiwis, and Red Kiwis was speaking to a 14-year-old girl when he was 19. Zaptai was speaking to a 13-year-old girl allegedly when he was 20. So it's like Zaptai was even worse in Red Kiwis, and he pushed me to make that video. So that I've always found that fucking ironic, but yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. He made a video on Line Maker as well. And yeah, and he was a pedo all along.
Self-projection, innit, pal? Self-projection.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, that really wraps up the interview, Brad.
It's been nice talking to you, pal. You've had a couple of voice cracks, but that's fine.
Yeah, it happens, you know. That's how my voice is. What can I say? Yeah.
No, it's been nice speaking to you, pal.
Yeah, same. Thank you for coming on, Brad.
No problem. Just,
and well, let me just wrap it up here.
Wait, one last thing.
Yeah?
Cheers, pal.
Okay, Brad. Alright, so, anyways, please, if you have enjoyed this video, spam that like button, consider subscribing, share this video with your family and friends, and comment down below saying what you thought about the video, and go check out BradDoesBanter. Pretty sure you already know him, though, if you're watching the interview. And yeah, the next one, take care, goodbye.